a girl a-running in a group. She had a high-speed motor in a 40 Ford coupe. She had a racing cam and a supercharged. Look at Buddy, hot rod at large. She's a hot rod. She's a hot rod. She's my hot rod.
AM 1420, 95.1 FM, WIMS, Talk of the South Shore. How does it make you feel when you got all these people talking about you, Big George, so early in the morning, huh?
I gotta tell you, they're all talking about me because of you guys.
Woo!
You guys are the promoters. You're the hypers, man. It's great.
I love it. I got to tell you, great to have you on the air. Happy mid-portion of the week. Wednesday is mid-portion, and that means that Big George is on 5 p.m. WIMS for your afternoon ride home, 6 p.m. on the simulcast WHFB. How's it going, man? I will tell you, you brought up recalls, and I literally had several people talking to me about the craziness about the Chevy, the Cruze, and some of that other stuff you chatted about last time you and I connected live on the air.
Oh my God, that's scary. That
Yes.
Cruze, I told you that's like the car of choice for the young adults that have kids going off to college. You know, the younger father, husband, and wife that have kids going off to college. Get that Cruze. It's cheap, it's reliable, it's a good car, gets great gas mileage, and now they find out it catches fire.
Yeah.
That ain't no good.
No, and I'm with you on that. So what would you say to the parentals out there, the young ones out there about that? Because you do recalls in the beginning of your show. Let's chat about that, how you dissect some of the stuff you cover weekly on both Wednesdays and on Saturday mornings.
Well, I do that on purpose because these are the cars that we're driving. They're on the road. If you're not driving it, there's one next to you or around you because these cars are out there, and there's a lot of them. Mm-hmm. I've got two particular ones that have really, really bothered me this week with these little vans, minivans. Mm-hmm. They're made for the moms, the soccer moms. Take the kids here, take the kids there. Well, it's just not right. Half of these, the Kia Sedona minivan, the sliding door that's supposed to be safe, has a safety feature on it that won't let it crush you. Well, guess what? It doesn't work.
Ooh.
It will get you. It's not right. Unbelievable. And General Motors. Rick, it's been 5 years, almost 5 years, since the ignition switch debacle started. We call it Ignition Gate. I call it a lot of things, but guess what? They just decided that 92% of the cars that are left on the road, not the ones that are in the junkyard or are totaled or gone, crushed, but the 92% of the cars still on the road have not been fixed yet.
Wow. That's crazy.
The ignition switch recall is a killer. I'll give you an example. There was a girl from Calumet City coming home from college, making coming up the highway, whatever it was, up 57, and on a curve of some kind, her knee happened to bump the ignition, and it fell out of the steering column, turned the car off, and she crashed.
Oh.
She had no steering, she had no brakes, she had nothing.
Wow.
And that's one of the deaths that has been attributed to Ignition Gate. Now, this has happened. If you're one of those GM cars, and then they did some stupid stuff, they put a little thing in the key, and they put a Band-Aid here, a Band-Aid there, but those ignition switches made by Delphi, used in General Motors cars for 15 years. We're not talking a couple of cars here, Rick. We're talking millions of cars here.
Here's a side question for you. Someone asking, air conditioning is out, don't know what to do. What would be my first step? Older car, 2011. I'll let you touch that one.
Well, I tell you what I do with something like that. If somebody pulls in to my place with air conditioning problems, if it's low on Freon, first I put the gauges on it. If it's low, then what we do is we put it in a vacuum. And if it will hold a vacuum, then it likely has a leak, but it's a very slow leak. So we'll recharge it and put a yellow dye in it. And that yellow dye eventually will work its way out. It may last all summer, it may last a week. But eventually it's going to leak back out because your air conditioning system is never supposed to be low on Freon.
Okay.
It's like your refrigerator. It has to be charged at all times.
Okay.
And that's the easiest way to find it. Then you don't have to spend a bunch of money guessing.
I'm with you. 928 Car Guys, the number 928 Car Guys during the evening program, Wednesdays, 5 p.m. in the early afternoon. and 6 p.m. at the same time on the simulcast WHFB. Facebook Live, of course, our live streams on the radio stations. And then, of course, Saturday mornings come alive, 10 a.m. on WIMS and 11 a.m. on WHFB. George, we got to take it to the top. We will talk to you on the dial. See you Wednesday evening at 5 p.m. on WIMS, 6 p.m. on WHFB, and, of course, Saturday mornings. Have a wonderful day, and thanks again for being a great part of the family here.
You too, buddy. See you on the radio.
You got it. AM 1420, 95.1 FM, WIMS, Michigan City, a Girard Media Company, streaming live at WIMSradio.com.